Morning, folks. Just a few things from me before I turn this over to Paul Campisi. Paul's going to talk about the opening plans and rules, etc., for dining. For me, though, here in Williamsville, the main door coming in the front is now open without a fob from 8 till 8. So basically, as it was before, that when residents or anybody else coming in, the door will automatically open. You will not need to use a fob. That doesn't mean that visitors can come in. It just means that it will open without a fob. Excuse me, the main village doors. So the doors in each village here on the Williamsville campus, Bedford, Kent, and Cambridge, the doors with the awnings, those are now open as we speak, 24/7 with your fobs. So all residents can go in and out the main doors of their respective villages starting right now. The other doors, the side doors, the ancillary doors are not going to be open, but we do have the main village doors open now. Please don't let people in, don't give away your fob. If we find out that people are giving away their fob, unfortunately we're going to have to go back on this. I would ask all the residents from Kent or any other village that has been parking out front, and we have a good idea what cars out there are from the individual villages. Please now move your cars back to your assigned spaces. We'll give you a few days to do that, and then for obvious reasons we'll start checking who is still parked out there. But for residents who are parked in the front of the building that we've allowed to park there for the last few months, please move your cars back to your assigned village spaces. At Gates, we have extended the fitness hours. They're now from 8 to 8 on weekdays and including weekends. So 8 to 8 weekdays, 8 to 8 on weekends. Still the same process, key fob at the front desk. One person in at a time, or two if you're living in the same apartment. And that's something we're going to continue to evaluate going forward. For here in Williamsville, we will have the furniture in I'm just looking at my notes here, where furniture will be in the concierge area and around the piano tomorrow, after we clean the carpets tonight. It will be in the fireside lounge on Friday. And the library furniture will be back in on Monday. So furniture in the concierge and around the piano tomorrow, fireside lounge on Friday, Monday in the library. I want to reiterate now that if you at both campuses are if you're going to enjoy the common areas, you have to wear a mask. It's mandatory. It coincides with all the guidance that's out there through CDC, Department of Health, and so on, that people that are congregating inside should be wearing a mask. And quite honestly, folks, I don't care if you're 6 foot apart, 8 feet apart, 10 feet apart. If you're going to be enjoying the common areas in Canterbury Woods, you have to wear a mask. So I'm going to pass this over to Paul.
Morning, residents. Hope you're doing well. This is an exciting time for all of us. We get to reopen the dining room, get back to a little bit of normal life. Met with the dining staff last week at both locations. They're actually excited to get back to some type of normal operation. As much as you've probably been sick of eating out of a box, they're sick of delivering you a box. Okay, so starting Monday, this Monday coming up, 29th, we will open Trafalgar dining room starting at dinner. All right, and then on Tuesday, the 30th, we'll be open for lunch, Trafalgar dining, and then as well as dinner. Clubhouse will open on Tuesday the 30th, and then Gates is Monday the 29th as well. Moving on, we'll talk a little bit about some of the safety measures we put in place. As you're aware, tent dining. So we'll have tents set up at all locations outside. We feel that's the safest method to provide your meals at this point. I've got some comments about, well, the tent's going to have walls, what's the difference? There's consistent fresh air being turned over in the tent. In a building like this, it's mechanics that's doing it for you, so you don't have you don't have the volume of air being turned over. It's a much safer environment outside. Of course, the cafes will continue to be closed. 2 residents per table. You've heard Rob talk about this many times. Staff will continue to wear masks as they have been. Residents are going to be required to have a mask on, so when they come to the hostess station, they'll need to have a mask. We will not seat you, no mask. You will lose your reservation, will not be seated. Okay, there's no negotiating about this. It's either have a mask or you don't. Also, the hostess will be taking your temperature before you're seated. 100 degrees is the threshold, so if you 100 or higher, you'll be asked to return to your apartment. Okay. If we have to move inside or when we come inside and start eating, you'll see the tables will have plexiglass dividers. We don't feel they're necessary outside because of the air flow. And then we'll have air purification equipment indoors as well. We have portable hand sanitizing stations. These are touchless. Just have to put your hand underneath. You get sanitizer. You don't have to touch anything. So those will be outside under the tent, and of course we'll have them inside as well. We'll have some signage on the floors to keep you 6 feet apart at the hostess area. And I put this on here because I know we're going to get comments on it. The staff will not be wearing gloves, okay? They're going to wash their hands, sanitize. Gloves are not effective. They're one-touch use. You got to take them off. We feel washing your hands and sanitizing is much better. A few service changes you're going to see. Disposable products, paper plates, napkins, cups, utensils, everything will be disposable. Your menu will be disposable. So once you look at your menu, it'll be tossed in the garbage. And we ask that you order everything at the initial meeting with your waitress or waiter. So you're going to order your appetizer, you're going to order your entree, and your dessert. Okay, we're trying to limit the amount of trips back and forth to your table. This is new, reservations for Trafalgar, lunch and dinner. Years ago, we had a reservation system that was eliminated. Right now, we're going back to it. So you'll have to make reservations at the main dining for lunch and dinner. And then main dining for Trafalgar, you'll be entering actually through this room, through the doors to the left of me, the double doors. We'll have some signage for you, so to kind of direct you, but that'll be the new entrance to the tent, or their entrance to the tent, I should say, through the doors here. Just to give you an idea of the seating capacity, so Trafalgar, we're going to have 26 tables, so we can seat 52 people at a seating. We're hoping to turn the tables over at least twice a night and give you 104 capacity. Okay, so reservations are required. We ask the residents to try to keep their dining time to an hour so we can get more residents in there if possible. The lunch for Trafalgar continues to be the same, 11:30 to 2. Dinner at all 3 locations is 4:30 to 7. So you can make your first reservation at 4:30, and we'll take your reservation at 7. Okay, so it's the same for all locations. And you can see the clubhouse has 20 tables, or 20 capacity, 10 tables. Gates has 12 tables, 24 capacity, and all the other information. Okay, so here's the reservation process. It's the same for every location. So we're asking you 3 days before your needed reservation to call and reserve. So if you need a reservation on Thursday, you need to call Monday. You can surely call Tuesday and Wednesday and up to on Thursday as well. Your chances of getting a reservation, of course, are going to be limited. You can make 3 reservations when you call, up to 2 weeks out. So if you call July 1st, you can make your 3 reservations up to the 14th. Okay? So the reservations, if everybody wants a 6 o'clock reservation, the chances of getting them are going to be limited. So really, use the 4:30 to 7:30 or 7 o'clock time to make reservations. Everybody will have a greater chance of eating if they utilize the times we have provided. Numbers are there for you to make reservations. Okay, reservations at the times that we're taking reservations, and then the meal service available. Of course, everybody's not going to get a reservation in the dining room. so meal delivery is still available for lunch and dinner. There's the information on it, okay? Trafalgar, Lexington, and Gates. I won't go through each item, but you can see the numbers available, delivery times, and then the numbers to order and deliver. The numbers are a little different than the reservation numbers, so make sure you note that, but you can call those numbers and we'll still continue to deliver your meals. Okay.
All the information will be...
Yes, we'll be passing the information out. It's probably starting now. It'll be on Touchdown TV. It'll be on your app, and we're getting information delivered to your apartment. So there's actually, let me show you real quick here. We have 3 different brochures with different colors. You'll be getting these today. So the folks in the main building here and at Lexington will be getting a green and a pink one, and then Gates will get a blue one. It has all the information I talked about, a few more details, and then one more slide. Of course, I'm sorry, we're bringing Sunday brunch back. There's the times. You'll need reservations at both Williamsville and downtown. And questions. I'm sure you're going to have some questions. So here's some phone numbers, emails. Wendy Doster, John Brunswick, and myself. Feel free to call, email us. I know you're going to have questions. There's a lot of information here. So feel free to give us a call. But we're looking forward to reopening and getting back to a little bit of normal. And I'm supposed to tell you that this video will be better on YouTube as opposed to on YouTube or Facebook as opposed to through Touchdown. I guess it's a better quality. So I just want to let you all know that. Thank you.
So again, I want to encourage everybody, I know this was quick, but I want to encourage everybody to look at the information that's going to be provided, that Paul's going to put out there. Follow through, because it's in written form, with questions to Paul, to John, to Wendy. We know there's going to be a lot of questions. That's why here we are on Wednesday. We will go over it and answer questions about it again on Friday. We'll do it on Monday. We'll do it next Wednesday as we continue to work through the process. That's new. The reservation process is new here in Williamsville, especially for our main dining room. So we know that there's going to be a learning curve there. Again, our goal is to keep everybody safe. And what we might do on Friday is give you a little sneak peek. We'll try to figure this out, because by then this tent will be up behind us and it'll be decorated. So we can give you an idea of what things might look at. So that'll be exciting as well. So much more information to come. Please look at what's being distributed. Please reach out to us with questions. Again, my email, rwallace@echa.org. Thank you.